time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Running on the toss. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Over the middle and incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Aggressive start with this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Plus coverage now from the secondary. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First play looking to throw it. And a completion made. They finally bring him down, but the offense set it now. First down from the 15.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. To go with a direct snap. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Direct snap. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Same tailback, another carry. Has the first down and more. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful stuff.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the wideout goes in motion. On the run, it's Thomas. Great cut there. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. back's got it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
On the ground, it's Thomas. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Toss play to the running back going left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Very efficient on 3rd down. And now it's 1st down and goal. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. Touchdown! They strike first in this national title bout. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Settled for a field goal attempt, but missed it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. Come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Clemson, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll try the ground game here. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks it open space. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. The pass rush closing in. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll ride the back again here. They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try the left side with a toss. Breaks into the clear. He's got the first and still going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. A quick juke. The game makes it second and medium. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Can he get there on the ground? And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A gain makes it second and medium. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. With the catch, it's Day. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They're going to run it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Bites off a defender.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The game could come down to this possession. All tied up, 1st and goal. Can they punch it in? They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking for a man. Over the middle. It's Thomas. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Boy, the defense does their job and keeps them out of the end zone. Now it brings up a 4th down late in this game. As a head coach, you've got to make a decision and go for the field goal to take the lead here.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Wow, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. It all comes down to this. National championship on the line, down, late in the game. Can they make something happen right now? Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks free. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Second down. We're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He can go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Chewing clock with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. On the ground, it's Thomas. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Alabama.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. You saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Makes a quick catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And with 5 seconds to go, this would send us to overtime. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And with 5 seconds to go, this would send us to overtime. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, how about that? This guy comes in with all the pressure in the world, and he ties it up. I think we might be looking at some extended time in this one.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So here we go, 3rd and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get organized before this critical play coming up. So here comes a challenging 3rd down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a 4th down decision. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
And he knocks it right through to make the lead 3 here in overtime.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here. Put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding the line with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Adjusting on 3rd and short. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So it all comes down to this. They pass on the field goal and go for it on 4th and short. This is the ball game. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
What a great job by this entire unit. The coaches, the players, everybody keeping their composure as this game goes into overtime. They didn't panic. They did what they needed to do, and they come out of this game with a win.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Official, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Clemson Tigers.